The dog who waited longer than time. No one remembered when the dog first appeared. People only remembered that he had always been there. Every evening, without fail, at exactly 6:40 p.m., the dog walked to the old bus stop at the corner of the road. He wasn't in a hurry. He wasn't slow. His steps were calm, measured, as if he was following a schedule written deep inside him. He sat near the broken bench and looked down the road. And waited. The silent presence. The bus stop was busy during the day. Vendors shouted, children ran around, buses came and went. But in the evening, things slowed down. People noticed details more. That's when they noticed the dog. He never barked, never begged, never slept while waiting. His eyes stayed fixed on the road, watching every passing bus like it might be the one. People tried to guess his story. Some said he was abandoned. Some said he was lost. Some said he belonged to someone who lived nearby. But no one ever saw him leave with anyone. The routine everyone learned. The timing never changed. At 6:40 p.m. he arrived. At 7:10 p.m. he stood up, stretched, took one last look at the road and walked away. Every day. Even when it rained so hard that the road flooded. Even when the sun burned the pavement. Even when storms forced buses to stop. The dog still came. And still waited. Attempts to help. People tried to help him. A shopkeeper left a bowl of water near the bench. A woman brought food every evening. A child once tied a red ribbon gently around his neck, hoping it meant someone cared. The dog accepted kindness quietly. But if anyone tried to take him away, he resisted. Not aggressively, just firmly. Like someone who knew exactly where they needed to be. The first clue. One evening, a retired man sat beside him. The man had lost his wife recently and found comfort sitting near the bus stop, watching people come and go. He spoke to the dog softly. "You're waiting for someone, aren't you?" The dog didn't move, but his ears twitched. The man noticed something else. Whenever a particular bus slowed down, an old route that barely anyone used anymore, the dog leaned forward slightly. Hope, then disappointment. Every time. Following the dog, curiosity finally won. One evening, when the dog left at 7:10 p.m., the man followed him. From a distance, the dog walked through quiet streets, past closed shops, until they reached an abandoned house at the edge of town. The gate hung loose, paint peeled from the walls. The dog entered the yard and sat near the front door, waiting again.
The house of memories. The man gathered courage and looked inside. Dust covered the furniture, cobwebs filled the corners, but on the wall hung a framed photograph. A young man in his 20s. Beside him sat the same dog, both smiling. Below the photo was a sentence written neatly. "I'll be back by 7:10. Wait for me." The man felt a tightness in his chest. The story comes out. Neighbors slowly shared the truth. Years ago, the young man lived there alone. He worked late and took the bus home every evening at 6:40 p.m. The dog walked him to the bus stop every day. They waited together. One night, there was a terrible accident on the highway. The bus never reached the stop. The man never came back. But the dog came the next evening, and the evening after that, and every evening since. Years of waiting. Time passed. Buildings changed. People moved away. Routes were canceled. The old bus came less and less, but the dog didn't stop. His fur turned gray. His steps slowed, but his timing stayed perfect. 6:40 p.m. Always. The last winter. One winter was harsher than usual. Snow fell early. The roads froze. People worried about the dog. They tried harder to take him home. He refused. That winter, one evening, the dog didn't appear. 6:40 p.m. passed. Then 7:10. The bus came. No dog. The next morning, they found him lying near the bus stop, peaceful, facing the road, as if still watching. What people still talk about. After that, something strange happened. The old bus route, which was supposed to be canceled, never fully disappeared. Some evenings, at exactly 6:40 p.m., a bus slows down at the empty stop. No one gets on. No one gets off. Then it drives away. Final line's perfect fade out. Some call it loyalty. Some call it love. But maybe some promises are so strong that even time can't make them disappear.